Here we are, back on
Masturbate.
Zeffo.
Huh?
There's a long journey ahead of us. These ancient tombs didn't survive all this time because they were easy to find.
It's a challenge I'm willing to take.
I can see that.
I'm
glad you believe in what we're trying to accomplish.
plowing on with Fallen Order and get this out of the way with, then I can get back to Horizon.
Those names on the list, they're a test.
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe I will succeed.
I still can't understand if you did do it.
A journey like this one can challenge you in ways you've never
done. I don't know. It's weird.
I think I'm ready.
We've got your back, Cal.
You know, there's worse things.
Aye.
In some respects, though, you are doing me a favour by doing it, though, because it means if I do get stuck, at least I can just go and see a video and see what you did, you know.
Aye. Yeah.
I can't fight anymore! Can't get through. You'll pay for that.
Don't need to go this way. We can go another way, I think. If I'm right. Ba -ba -ba. Yeah.
Jedi incoming. Stay with him. You will regret that.
Ah. There we go. You're dealt with.
I bet he runs away from us. Jedi, get him!
Oh, we fell. That's where we went. Oh, yeah.
Look out! I'm fired! Am I all that's left?
You are not. No, there is another.
Oh, it's you!
Ah. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Ah. So what time did Wayne get off eventually?
Hostile, get ready!
Not until about 7ish.
Yeah.
Get him!
So once it's done, it's better.
Yeah.
Won't stand still! Yes!
I was hoping to really get off
We'll get you for that!
Yeah.
You know, yeah, alright, fair enough, I still managed to do the bits and pieces needed to do on the big ultimate team last night.
Yeah.
But,
No.
you know, it's like,
I made that jump.
if I could have gone a little bit further, would have been nice. You know, I
Yeah.
wanted to obviously get on my Chelsea team as well and try and get a few matches with them out of the way.
Aye.
As I am at that critical stage now where it's getting to the point where I need to be sort of focused on that Christmas time period.
Yeah.
Like I say, mate, I do think he managed to get us. I managed to get him in play yesterday for his ultimate team.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping really that should be the stepping stone for him to get a good decent team put together like I have on me.
Yeah.
It isn't easy though, because it is all about time and effort into the ultimate team, and that's how it always is. You know.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to put the time in, you're not going to get anywhere.
No.
You got this, BD.
You know, like, I don't know with Wayne. It's a bit funny when it comes to his FIFA, because he's not as so engrossed in it as I am. You know,
No.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
And even my sister said that the other day. You know, I'm just too engrossed in FIFA and I don't do anything else. And I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, that's all well and good you saying that, but what else is there? You know, at times COD can be a pain in the ass. Yes, I have got that racing game, but I'm not wanting to rush it, because bearing in mind, the time I finished that and the Star Wars game, I've got nothing then till at least October. You know, well,
Magic, BD.
oh yeah, there's something for you.
What?
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
As I heard a bit of news last night, do you think there's going to be a season 6 with the way things are going at the moment for this one?
Yeah, most likely will be, but
Missing artifact.
I don't know. It might be just.
Because there was one lad yesterday, and I think I do agree with him in most respects. I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Because you've got to take one thing into consideration. Already we're in March. You know, now if they go with this 55 days thing, which they seem to be doing at the moment, which, let's be truthful, they are.
Yeah.
The problem you're going to have is if they carry on that way, they're only going to have time really for 2 more seasons at best.
Yeah.
Especially if that game is rumoured to be coming out in October. Like I say, I just still think that's a bit far-fetched myself, because I just don't think the game's going to be ready by that point. You know, I still think they might need till November personally, but if it does release in October, that does leave them with a problem, because they won't be able to get it out.
Yeah.
Not in time anyway. Which one idea one of the guys did say on the YouTube was to put season 6's content into season 5, which they potentially could do.
Yeah.
If things were that tight, you know, and just give us one final bang season, so to speak.
Yeah.
Give us full of maps, full of fucking guns and all that bullshit. You know, just give it all to us in one big lump, you know. Which I could see them doing, you know, if the worst came to the worst.
Yeah. They'd probably just do what they did with Cold Wars one, and this
yeah, that's
one
another
it
thing.
crossed over.
They're not going to be able to do that.
Why?
Because they're using a new engine.
Yeah.
The games won't be linked anymore.
That won't affect the Battle Pass.
Well, it will, because it
No,
won't
it
level
won't.
up.
It will level up. You just won't. You'll earn.
You,
obviously
know any
you'll
jokes, BD?
earn the Vanguard stuff in there, but it won't be in the new game.
Why?
It'll just be on Vanguard. But the Battle Pass
Classic.
is.
Yeah, but then I don't see the point of then having that Battle Pass on the new game. That would make no sense. You know, I know it made sense for the last game because it's this one, because it kind of linked into Warzone, which it's not going to do with this.
There's got to be
one.
some information under excavation inside, right? Always looking on the bright side.
I don't know.
Who knows? But yeah, I think he'll just be able to level up on the new one, but I don't know 100%. But they might just do that.
See, like I said to James, I'm not bothered about it being its own standalone card. You know, like I said, I do feel the last couple of years, especially since Vanguard at least anyway. Well, no, not Vanguard, Cold War to the end of Vanguard, they have been putting delays in every fucking season. Season 1 was, started off with Season 6 for fucking Cold War. That was late. Then Season 1 for Vanguard was late. Season 2 was late. You know, there's even talks now of Season 3 being the first week of April. Now, if that's truthfully the case, that means, like I said, we're only going to have time for one more lucky, and that's if they don't mess about with the dates being again. Now, like I said to you, I don't get why they're putting days on that high, because people, potentially speaking, I think it's with 45 days to manage to, because the battle pass doesn't take that long to fucking do. Especially if they're giving you double points fucking weekends often enough.
Yeah. I think this one was expanded because of, well, it was just too short for them to get the next one in, I guess, or in time. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's, you know, I'm sorry.
They're doing it all for a reason,
but you know, I don't buy that one. You know, I'm sorry, but I don't. You know, these guys have all fucking year to design that game, and some of the DLC stuff they would have had ready for months. I can't understand why it would take them nearly an extra fucking 50 days to then make sure that that's ready. I don't get it.
That's one thing we don't know, is that if they are ready or not, unless they announce it or said it on their official site or whatever. But it's one thing we won't know why, or if it's not ready, or why they've added this extra time onto here.
Yeah, but the guys are right about one thing. No, this is not to stop. The people are not going to stick with the game if they are going to keep making this fucking crop up all the time. This is now, potentially speaking, this is now the 4th time since Call of Duty went into this sort of stage. You know, you didn't have this with fucking Modern Warfare 1, rather.
Yeah, no.
Over here, BD.
You know, they managed to get it out on time, so what's making it so different for these other two companies? I don't get it.
I don't know. To be honest, why? Well, we know this last 2 games were a huge cock-up, so all things weren't ready for it, so that's another thing as well.
Well, then why release the games? This is what I don't get. If the games are not ready, or you've not got enough time to work on the games, like they've done with the next game, they cancelled it.
Yeah, that was just Activision for you.
BD, let's go.
Yeah, and this is why I don't want Activision to be involved in these games, because I just feel that that's the problem. It doesn't matter who owns the fucking Microsoft. It doesn't matter who owns the company. It's still Activision has still got too much of fucking control in it, and this is why their games are still fucking bad. You know.
Well, not after next year. I'm sure if it continues like this, Microsoft will, whoever's going to govern Activision,
You got this, BD.
will put the foot down.
Good work, BD.
Well, they're going to have to do something, mate, because I tell you, I can't put up with this for another couple of years, you know, it's ridiculous, you know, because let's be honest, halfway through a season, so let's just say, well, alright, I know we've been adding more days again, but let's just say, for instance, by the time you get to the 30-day mark, there isn't a reason to play the game anymore, you know, because you've already finished the battle pass, you've already finished, well, potentially you haven't finished the gun, but potentially you finished everything else with what you can earn in the game by that point.
Or they could be stalling you on purpose.
So what else is there, you know, other than going for level? And no disrespect, but like you said, you know, level doesn't mean anything anymore because of the fact that it's one of these things that gets cancelled every fucking season, which I don't agree with anyway.
No,
you know.
And the Empire's been stepping up security.
Keep your focus. Watch out for him, BD.
Okay, we'll keep looking.
I'm just hoping for one thing for sure, mate, is they do improve, you know, the situation. And I'm hoping this 2-year thing they're on about doing works, because I just feel that that's what it needs. It needs them to have a massive rethink on the situation for it, you know, because at the moment, dude, it's like, well, they're not capable of doing anything right, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to pick holes with them for no reason, dude. You know, like I said, you know, but I just feel though that if you're going to make anything really, if you're going to make a good game, it's best doing it right. You know, otherwise what's the point? You know, otherwise you could just make a fucking Destiny that was a piece of shit anyway.
I don't know what they have planned for these seasons, but
well, I was trying to watch this. You know, no, I'm not busy.
they've increased it for some reason.
So, you need something?
I would assume their calculations were probably off.
You weren't the only pilot who had trouble with the wind here.
And they've
just
expanded it a bit too much
Hardly
if you ask me.
that though, Whitebeard. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, if
You
they
know,
keep making errors in that, it's
You're welcome. I gotta go.
absolutely
So gotta.
You know, they can't keep doing it. You know, this is the thing. You know, because you know you were talking about nearly every time. Hold on. So we're in what? So we're in the 6th of March already, or at least from what I can make out. Yeah, we are.
yeah.
You know. So if the corrections of that guy was correct about it being sort of the 1st or 2nd week of April,
Yeah.
Plans kind of
that
remind me
means
of
we're going to be
Grease's
looking
bird.
about sort of the 7th and 8th
Yeah.
of April. Now, bearing in mind, if it's meant to be an early October release, which everybody seems to think that might be the case,
Yeah.
you've got, hold on, let's work it out. So if we go down this, we go straight through to April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 months from April, you know, until the game should release. Well, at least if it's an early release in October, you know, should be about just over 7 months until then. You know, and you've got to think, you know, they've still got, well, potentially what they have planned is 3 more seasons, potentially after this year. No, fuck off. After this one, rather. And if they increase all those seasons to the full 50 days, which is what they're doing, I don't think they're going to get them in. I think they will have to somehow. And I agree with the bloke from YouTube yesterday. They are going to have to do one massive season, otherwise they ain't going to get them in. But it wouldn't make any sense on them, especially with a standaway COD, one like the planet for this year, of having a battle pass that makes no difference to that COD anyway.
Yeah.
So, but a bit of GTA to do with as you know, GTA 5 has been planned to new consoles, as you know, as the PlayStation 5, the X and the S, right?
Yeah.
Well, that comes in the 15th of March.
What what does? The
GTA.
remastered.
Yeah.
I have no interest in that.
No, neither do I, but I've just noticed I had an email, but yeah, apparently that's been in that, so...
Yeah.
You see, like I said to James, you see, if it wasn't for the fact that everything on that online costs so much, I would play it again.
Yeah.
You know, I really would, because I do love GTA, you know, but I'm not willing to put... What?
Villagers built this memorial to the clones in the Vinegar.
You know, I have to buy 2 lots of them, whatever you call them,
Empire
those
isn't
shark
the only
card
thing we have to
bullshits
worry
that
about.
they've got, you know, just to be able to get anywhere with the game, because you're talking, you need $1 million at least just to get started, you know, and that's before you think about anything else in the game.
Yeah.
What could have caused such a thing?
And that's what I said to James, and he goes, yeah, but you could earn the money naturally, and I goes, well, yeah, I could, but then that still takes a lot of work.
Time. It does.
You know, when you're talking about the fact that these missions and races and all that bullshit don't offer much. You know, you're talking, what?
Sorry, buddy, not you.
£2,000 a time if you're lucky.
Oh, I know, it's a lot of time you have to put in, yeah.
And personally, I don't see me having that kind of time to do it.
No.
Don't get me wrong. I do think GTA is a good game, and I will back it up 100% of that.
Yeah.
Now, whether I would buy it just to be able to
He was
have
killed
it
by a
on the new
cave-in.
system and see what it's like,
Imperial
I don't know.
excavation is making these
Like I
tunnels
said to James,
unstable.
but you know, it's like the only thing that slightly puts me off from doing that though is just the fact that if I did want to do the online, I'd only be doing it by myself because I know people like yourself wouldn't do it. James may do because he's got the game, but then the only problem is I'm not sure whether the old consoles can join up with the newer consoles on GTA. But
Don't know.
I guess that would be something.
If it goes all crossplay, then yeah, they can, but there's no crossplay on GTA.
Even to say, I have been hearing rumours as of late that they are planning to do that before GTA 5 finishes.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, they want to give it a trial with the GTA 5 before they then, well, potentially at that point, if the game ever dies. And I do say if because the game's GTA 6 gets made, they're going to want the best system possible for it to be able to, you know, sort of thing there. But it's like I said to my mate, I just don't see why they're still doing stuff with that game because, you know, to be honest.
Well, it's making them and 2K a lot of money, so, you know, they keep with it, they keep funding them.
Nobody cares about the game properly no more.
Oh, a lot of people do. There's a lot of people that actually still play it.
You say that, but the numbers don't back it up. You know,
You'll find that it does. There's a lot of people playing GTA.
Despite the damage, I recommend we see this through.
Well, when you're looking at it on a stream,
You know, I'm not one to back
No, not on streaming. Not a lot of people stream it, but yeah, streaming's different from the play account what's still on there. You don't go off the streaming
those people
count.
that are still playing it, though, dude, are bored. There's, you know, half the time, half of them look bored. You know, from what I can see. You know, because it's just the same shit every time they bring something out, and it just costs them more money to put into it. And I go thinking to myself, well, yeah, and this is the thing that is wrong with GTA. You know, alright, I know I could say the same things about many other games too, but I am just talking about GTA here. You know. You know,
yeah, they keep adding content to it, and you know, people keep coming back and playing it, and doing all the new heists and everything, and getting all the new stuff. And
yeah, but personally, what most of us want is just to see that GTA 6. You know, see what they can do with a brand new system, with a brand new game.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well, they've already announced that it's in the works for the next GTA. Whenever it's going to come out is another matter.
I think, to be honest, mate, I think that game
Which will be in the next 2-3 years, maybe, perhaps 4 years. It's been a long time coming.
I don't see it. I don't see that GTA game lasting another 4 years.
Oh, no, that one. I mean, the new one coming out, it's already been announced. The new one is in development.
Yeah, but they said that.
They've announced that it's in development.
You know, I don't think I just don't see GTA lasting. You know. I'd say 2 at most because of the fact that the only thing I do ask of it though is how are they managing to still keep the content going for the other one and work on GTA 6 at the same time? That's got to be
Well, they're a big team at Rockstar. They will drop it when this new one gets released, I think, fully, because obviously then it'll all go into there. But yeah, it's been announced. It's been announced probably. It's in development, but how long it will take to get here is, I would probably put around 2 to 3 years for it to get here.
Nah, I don't see it because
Depends how far they are in development. If they've like not long started, then yeah, it's going to take a good amount of time.
Well, it only took them 2 years to design fucking GTA 5.
It was longer than that. It was like with Rockstar, it's always like 5 years, 6 years, around that
Yeah,
time.
but nobody's gonna play the fucking GTA for as long as that, dude. Especially when the GTA 5's already been
I
out for
think
like 4 years.
you've kind of spoken a bit soon there, because a lot of people have put a lot of time in on Grand Theft Auto 5. And so when
Yeah, well,
this new
because there's
one
nothing
comes
else for
out,
them to play, that's
they'll
why.
probably
Let's
do
be
the
honest,
same.
Red Dead is a bag of shit, you know,
No,
to be
Red
honest.
Dead's awesome. It's just they haven't put anything into it. They keep adding stuff, but they haven't put as much time into it as GTA. Unfortunately, the potential's there with the game. They just haven't put anything into it. It's good and ready. It's obviously it's a lot better than Grand Theft Auto 5, and the engine what they used to develop that and all the new stuff what they put into it is a lot better than that. So it's not as bad as you let on there, but yeah, it's just needs that support, but they're not giving it the time of the day because GTA makes money with their shark cards, so you know.
But then that's one of the biggest problems with GTA, though, in my opinion, though. You know, things like that, you know, because it's the one thing that, you know, that I just don't agree with. Alright, well, fair enough, yes, I do get that, you know, the money on, earning money on GTA isn't easy, and I will grant them that, you know, it is, you know, because I know when I had to save the 3 million I needed for a house, it took me, what, just over 2 years to do it, you know, and I do get that, you know, it's not easy to fucking do.
No.
You know, I will grant them that, but, you know, I do feel that shark cards, all the time using them, gets expensive. You know,
it does.
especially when I think about it, what's the cheapest one they do? About $18? Or at least in American money anyway.
More, but yeah.
You know, and then you're talking, God knows how much in this country, because obviously, you know, the pound is more expensive than the dollar, so to speak. You know, and it's like, well, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, you know, why do people do it? Why are they putting that kind of money into it? Because I don't, to be honest, I don't see the level of return that would suggest of them doing it, to be honest. You know, I really don't, you know, because you can't make as much money. Alright, yeah, with things like the bunker missions and the heist thing that we all used to do and all the rest of it. Yeah, that used to be good money when that first started. You know,
if you repeat it over and over, it's still good money if you do well and whatnot.
Yeah, but then you still the
good
problem
money.
is with things like that, dude, and I've
That
said
new
it
one
before.
rewards you a lot better with the subs, but yeah, the submarine one.
Yeah, but let's just take the interest of the other thing like you know, with that, you need 4 players to be able to do anything. You know, and let's be truthful, how many times have I said, over the years that I've needed help with things on GTA and everybody's just turned a fucking blind eye? You know, and it's one of the reasons when I heard that it was going to be announced for these consoles, I was very reluctant to ever buy it, you know, because I thought to myself, well, you know, I don't mind doing things, but I do need that help, you know, there is no point in doing it by myself. I could do it by myself and I could enjoy it still, you know, potentially speaking, you know, because then that way I know nobody can fuck up the chances of making the money. But, added saying that, it is, and I still think the game is largely too expensive as well for how old it is. You know, because hold on, let me just get back.
Where's the way through? Am I missing something here? I cannot remember. Oh, okay. I need that spinning so I can get back up to that bloody platform. Can't be missing something here. Have to be.
Okay, so I'm not sure.
Can I make that? No, can't make that.
So they're all there, the parts. Yeah, so you're talking for the main game still, you know, you're talking about what, 40 quid for the main game, you know, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous, if you ask me, you know.
Yeah.
Even at this stage, because even GTA 4, which is the one before this one.
Yeah.
Oh, why is it not recognising? I know there's a GTA fucking 4, thank you.
We go down, don't we? Yeah, I remember now. That's why.
Even the GTA 4 when it first released, well, actually it's £17 for that one nowadays. Even say I know nobody plays it anymore.
Some people might. Yeah.
Well, only for the campaign.
Yeah. I doubt the online service is working for that still, but.
But yeah, that is a little bit of a thing because I just don't get it. I really don't. Of how it can cost so fucking much, you know. It's just like, you know, I do feel that these games are ridiculously priced, especially with GTA being as old as it is now.
Aye. Yeah, they
You know,
still do well.
Well, it's not the fact that they're doing well, dude. It's just the fact that it's expensive to buy in the fucking first place. You know, 40 quid is the same as the average fucking FIFA game, potentially speaking. You know.
Yeah.
Jedi observed.
Which is absolutely mind-blowing, considering how old the game is. You know, I wouldn't mind if it was a brand new release. That's, you know.
Can't swim underwater yet, but which is annoying.
We're hit! Brace yourselves!
There was a battle. The ship went down. There were survivors.
But no, I do think I agree with most people when it comes down to COD. Though I do think there's going to be some massive changes over the next few years.
Yeah.
And I think they're already making a step in the right direction by cancelling the COD after fucking thinger. After this one. Even to say I can't understand why they just haven't cancelled this COD as well and just thought to fuck it.
No.
You know, because I think they could have done, to be honest, you know, and I don't think many people would have blamed them for it either. Even so, I know Modern Warfare would lose a lot of money by them doing that, but, you know, it would have been better in my opinion, but...
Yeah.
But then I do guess with them working on it for the last sort of 3 years, that would be a kick in the face to them though, you know.
I don't know what is going on with these seasons, but you know, if they make it all in, they make it all in. If they don't, if it passes over, then it passes over.
Where is
But it doesn't make any point. There may as well not be a season 6. You know, just fucking, like I said, just season 5 and I'm done with it. Make one bag of it, one big bang to go out on. That is the way I would do it personally if that was me, you know, and I was looking at a couple of months to get it all out, you know, I just think it was done, you know, just release it with one big bundle and I'm done with it. I know people could lose money, but I'd rather them do that than not have a season 6 altogether or end up going into a game that absolutely makes no sense for it to be in the first place. Because it's not like it was anything was a new game which would make no sense.
No. Just made it.
But what I can't understand is, though, you know, with the Modern Warfare engine only being as young as it is, I can't understand why they're making another brand new engine. I don't get it.
Well, it'd be that engine, it'd be just a more advanced new variant of it for this new one. Like they did with this Vanguard one, they made some modifications to it.
Yeah, well, let's just hope they don't fall for the same mistakes as fucking Vanguard in some respects. Because I am hoping, like I said, that they get rid of this system where you've got like 10, 6, 4, 5, you know, all those numbers. Get them out, just give us back 6v6 game modes. If you want to put in an extra set of numbers into the game,
I think they just need to have more control over it instead of selecting like blitz and stuff like that, where you can select, like if you just want, if you select like 6 to 10 or whatever, like you do with like the matches, like you have, like you can select your team deathmatch and whatnot like that. Yeah, that'd be a lot better.
But surely that defeats the object still of having that though. In some respects,
I don't mind it, like unlike yourself. I like having a variety of different numbers. It's a big change to just getting 6v6 all the time. I mean, yeah, it's easier and stuff like that, but it does get boring after a while going up against the same numbers.
Yeah,
it adds that little extra.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't mind if it wasn't so hectic and these maps wasn't so fucking big. You know, I would then be up for it. But I just feel that with the size of these maps and the fact, knowing how people play these maps in the first
watching
place,
us, BD.
they can be little shits. You know, then I wouldn't be so bad. I'm not a person that wants to sit in the corner for a whole game and not move. You know, I'm not that type of player. I don't play like that. I'm a guy that moves about. I do what I have to do. You know, to win the game. I couldn't care less about how many kills I get or how many deaths I get. It's about that fighting drive, you know. And I just feel these days that's what's taken out of COD.
That's why those big numbers were better on these maps. Because unfortunately, that's how they've been designed to come clear with these extra numbers.
Well, then I think they should be separated apart from the maps that are smaller.
Because there's only a handful of maps that actually fit 6v6. There's not a lot of maps in there that actually fit it. This is how they've designed them
Even
to
say 6v6 on those larger maps. I know you moan that there isn't a lot of enemies and stuff, and I know I have heard you many times say that. But I do feel though it does give you the room to be able to move about without bumping into persons.
The big maps with 6v6 invites a lot of camping. I've had 6v6 on that Paradise map a few times and it is horrible. They literally just sit in every nook and cranny.
Well, that's their choice, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's play style, but yeah, no,
that's
you
just
can't.
down to people's play style.
Oh yeah, and I've said that to you very. I've said that to you many times.
You know, personally, do I agree with it? No, of course I fucking don't, because I'd rather they just came out and gave it a straight fight, you know. In person speaking, you know, that's fine then. But, you know, I certainly know this year, because of the problem with these numbers and stuff, that my score per minute is a lot lower than what it was when I was on fucking Cold War. In fact, there's one way I've settling this because I could re-download the Cold War. I still got most of the shit on the old system. I want to see what I'm doing on the old console. With
Commander was killed by a lightsaber.
As far as score per minute is concerned. Because I know for a fact that my score per minute normally isn't as low as what